Mr. Speaker, I will try to say a lot of things in 3 minutes. First of all, Mr. Speaker, I want to go on record on this impeachment motion that it is clear to this House, to this country, and to the world that the relationships between the governor of MERU and the members of the County Assembly of MERU is almost irreparably broken down. The Speaker, in the words of one of the lawyers, there is a state of madness in MERU. The Speaker, the parties before the Senate to process this impeachment motion have come to us seeking justice. And that is what they must expect. Justice for the parties and justice for the people of MERU. The Speaker, this Senate must decline the invitation by any party to take sides and move in a direction for whatever reason. This Senate, the Speaker, was available to the parties. They had an opportunity to approach the Senate Standing Committee on Devolution to settle their issues. They passed that opportunity. Both parties, the Speaker, have treated this House and these members and the millions of Kenyans that we represent to a charade of accusations and counter-accusations, all aimed at self-preservation and serving certain political interests. The Speaker, I'll just give 2 examples. The County Assembly of MERU has come to this House with allegations of relatives of the governor being used to embezzle county funds. When that matter was put to test, the evidence on record by the County Assembly is that 1, it is in the public domain that these are relatives of the governor. And secondly, the Speaker, they said that we have seen them take photos. And from those photos, there's a display of public affection. How are we in Kitui supposed to make a decision on the relationship between the governor and our sisters on account of a photo that I don't even know where it has come from? The Assembly failed a basic test to just draw a family tree and show us the relationships. The governor herself, Mr. Speaker.
Your time is up, Senator Boni.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable senators. Senator Boni, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, so much. Mr. Speaker, the violence, the inability for leaders to work together in MERU is not new. What is new will be how we shall manage it. It happened in Makueni. Professor Kibuda Kibwana was treated in exactly the same way that Governor KAWIRA Mwangaza is being treated. And he ended up being the best performing governor in the Republic of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, sir, the only thing we got from the impeachment of Nairobi was to be settled with a debt of 250 million shillings for the Greenpark terminal that has never been used, that will never be used. Impeaching governors is not always the best solution. Mr. Speaker, sir, Kiambu, the second richest county in this republic, lost 5 years because this Senate was in a hurry to respond to political feelings outside the Senate, and they brought problems in Kiambu for 5 years. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to lawyers of the Republic of Kenya. When you are a lawyer, it doesn't mean you are everything. I have listened to the presentation of Dr. Thiangulu, my own friend. about the evidence of IFMIS. I'm shocked. Completely, Mr. Speaker, and as the longest-serving chairman of public accounts in the Republic of Kenya, I can confirm that I know IFMIS. Mr. Speaker, if you indulge me, no IFMIS report comes out with one transaction, interest, up to the end. No. IFMIS report, Mr. Speaker, comes out with what was spent on interest and what was spent on other expenses. And Mr. Speaker, everything that comes out on IFMIS does not turn out to be genuine. There is something at the end of IFMIS, Mr. Speaker, where the IFMIS report rejects. Mr. Speaker, if we go by that report without subjecting this to an audit report.
Your time is up. Your time is up, Senator Boni. You're off record. You're off record. Senator Kavindu. Order. Order, members. Order, members. Order, member. Order, Senator Boni. Order. Senator Boni, kindly take your seat. Order. Order, honorable senators, order. Senator Boni, Senator Mundigi. You will be watching this session from your lounge if you proceed that way. Senator Kavindu, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. I want to say that it has been a good time to listen to both parties, the County Assembly and the governor's side. But, Mr. Speaker, if I may be very honest, if there's a day in this House I was disappointed, is today. Because when I listened, these are issues that would have been solved at MERU level. Those are not issues to be brought to the Senate, because there is no weighty issues that cannot be solved at MERU. The only issue that was very heavy for me is the abusive words that those men used on the governor. I cried. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to walk and go because I could not bear watching the abusive words that were being used to the governor. We are women, yes. We are educated, just like the men.
Who is that who set an alarm to wake up to go where? Can you hold that time for Senator Kavindu?
Yes, please hold the time for
senators,
me.
put your phones on silent mode.
Mr. Speaker, we are women. We are women, we have daughters, and we need to be given space in political arenas that we may also portray our potential like any other person. We are leaders, and we can lead, but we don't need this kind of bullying, because even if, if we are given space, we can work. People of Machakos today ask me, was this potential within you all those years? Because of what I do. I am sure the way I've seen the MCAs working with the governor, if they are given humble time and no insights from anywhere, they can work and they can deliver. Mr. Speaker, I'm very disappointed, and I don't see anything that can make anyone go. Thank you, Mr.
Senator Ali Roba.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. We've listened for the last 2 days, on issues that have been raised by the National Assembly, County Assembly of Meru and the governor's team. And as an experienced governor, I've listened very keenly on issues that touch on, the running of the office. And I've picked 3 very critical issues that came to light. And also, as I watched the premeditated position of leaders within Meru, that came out very clearly in terms of, a position that really indicated that the governor has become an unwanted person and at whatever cost they needed to get rid of her. That has also come out extremely clearly. And, as I listened very keenly, the examination and cross-examination, and because we used the plenary format, the senators were just at the mercy of trying to internalize what is being shared and the cross-examination that was being shared. And the time to cross-examine was not sufficient for us to get out the information that was required. However, it has been, in the last one year and few months, we've handled 3 impeachments in the Senate. By far, this will be the most difficult, the most testing in terms of conscience and decision for the senators in this House. However, what is in question is a very weighty matter, regardless of which direction we are going to take as senators. I don't see a solution ahead as a governor who has served for 10 years, whether the governor is impeached or the impeachment of the governor is not approved by this House. I see sadness moving forward, regardless of whichever way we're going to vote. And that has been consciously the most disturbing position for me as a leader who has served as a governor for 10 years. Because I've said, if we go this way, what will be the result? If we go this way, what will be the result? And I don't see light at the end of the tunnel.